Okay, looks like we are live. Back again Monday. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Ozzy Simoes back with you talking about small businesses. And this is now a new Monday, a new week. And let's get started. I talk about, and I'm passionate about small businesses. This week, we're starting something new. And if you saw the post, great. If not, the title of the video is right there above you. And I like to stand. So after Friday's live, I figured, you know what? I really am not a good presenter when I sit down. I'll probably sit down in another live, but I like to stand. And so let's get started. Folks, the title of this video is How to Make $1 Million this month. Okay? Now, it's a very, very catchy title, all right? And I want you to stick with me for just a couple of minutes. Don't forget, these lives these recordings are only going to be going for 10 minutes, okay? So stick with me for just a couple of minutes, and I'm going to give you the secret about how to make $1 million this month, okay? And this is the month of August. So you've probably seen many. It's impossible to go onto any platform, on any website, on any Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is, wherever you are, okay, online, you see a lot of presentations, videos, programs, a lot of folks selling you stuff. Some type of a course, some type of a free course, some type of a way for you to get in, and they start showing you either their nice Lamborghinis, their Ferraris, their garage full of sports cars, and then they'll show you the check of how much they made this past month and everything. And so I'm assuming if they obviously these are sponsored ads, and they out there. Obviously, a lot of people are probably getting involved in these programs. So I figured, hey, I'll come up with my own, how to make $1 million this month. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you about. Because, see, I teach about small businesses. Unless you have a small business, if you're in a job and you're a very, very highly paid salesperson, chances are you're not going to make $1 million this month. Is it possible to do it in a business? Absolutely. A lot of business people, small business owners can generate $1 million worth of sales, even $1 million worth of net income in a month basis. But is that you? And can I help you to do that? That is the question. So if you've been following my lives, great. If you haven't been following my lives, well, that's great because they all recorded. Okay, they recorded on YouTube right here. They recorded on Instagram right there. And now I'm on my Facebook page. All right. I'm not on my personal Facebook page anymore because there are a lot of people already that have signed up in the Facebook. Go Ozzy Simoes, goes yours for the taking. So I'm just going to keep these 3 platforms right now. But all of these are recorded on these platforms. Okay. So if you haven't, I would encourage you to go back and watch the very first week, which is now 2 Mondays ago. I started with these lives, and that whole week, all I spoke about was mentality, mindset, Monday through Friday. That's all I spoke to you about, and that's all I discussed from Monday to Friday. Why? Because unless you have an open mindset, it does not matter what is in front of you. You can see a bar of gold. This isn't yellow, but it's blue, sapphire, whatever, very precious stone right in front of you, okay? And you will even take this and pawn it or sell it for less than its value. You won't know how to multiply it. And that is where the secret about small businesses and business comes into play. So if you don't have an open mindset, forget it. You will never make $1 million, period. period. You can be the highest paid whatever. If you don't believe you can, you never will. It's just how it is. It's impossible to not believe in something and achieve it. It just is not possible. I haven't met anybody that's like, well, I didn't believe this is going to happen. And it's not the same as, oh, I won the lottery, I can't believe it happened. No, you won the lottery because you played the lottery. And so every time you played, you believed you're going to win. Okay. Otherwise, you wouldn't play it. I don't play the lottery because I don't really believe and I don't care about winning the lottery, period. I have my own principles and values. But anyway, so we're at 5.5 minutes. All right. And I have to give you this secret. So the first week I spoke to you about mentality, mindset. Okay. Open up. And then the whole of last week, I went through a series of questions, 5 key questions about business and mentality. All has to do with mentality. The why, the what, the how, the when, the who. Okay. The 5 questions you have to ask yourself to be an entrepreneur, a small business owner, and that will give you success. You answer those questions, you answer them properly, profoundly, okay, you will have a good base for a foundation for a good business. If you've got a business and you haven't asked those questions, then chances are you're not doing too well. If you're doing great, then awesome. Build on that because you know your who, what, why, when, and how. All right, but let's get to the secret of how to make $1 million this month. And so the reason I put that topic there is because it's catchy. It's catchy. I don't know how many more people are going to watch these lives recorded or right now. I can't really see from here who's in, who's out, who's not in. Okay. But it is a catchy topic. All right. Everybody wants to know how to make $1 million this month, today, right now, this year. But here's the thing. Going back to what I said last week, 2 weeks ago, you have to have the mentality. Is it possible? Yes. Am I going to guarantee that you can do this today? No, because I don't know who you are. I haven't sat down with you. I haven't gone through a strategy with you to figure out if you can even make. Is it possible? Yeah. If you really believe it, you can go out and do it. I'm not selling you anything. I'm here on these lives because I'm passionate about small businesses and I like to build small businesses strong and grow them incrementally, okay? And from one step to the other, all right? And I have determined that I am going to chisel away at the statistics of the businesses, the small businesses that close at up to 90%, okay, in 5 years. Those are the statistics. All right. So that's my passion. That's what I want to do. Okay. I happen to have a marketing company. I happen to be a marketing consultant. Okay. But that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, let's get back to the $1 million. Okay. And get back to all of these ads that these people are putting in front of you, with their checks, with their bank statements. I know you're seeing them. Let me just warn you, okay? And if you can prove me wrong, please call me, write me. On social media nowadays, you can write on any of these platforms. My email is on, aussiesamos.com, whatever, wherever. Just get to me and tell me that you followed one of these guys that are showing you the checks and the bank statements and that you made that much money, okay, perpetually for a long period of time. Look, it all has to do with what you want to do in life, your why, which is what I spoke about last week. You may even get involved with these programs and generate leads and so on and so forth. But what do you do with those leads? If you don't know marketing, if you don't know how to convert leads into paying customers, then it's just a waste of time, okay? Because even if they teach you, they're just teaching you the surface. This is all a lot of psychology-driven stuff, okay? And this is what I want to teach you. Tomorrow, I'm going to go into a really teaching platform, into a teaching mode where I want to start teaching you marketing and a lot of mentalities, a lot of mindset that has to do with really building and growing a business. So if you're watching this and you jumped in here to learn how to make $1 million and I let you down, I'm sorry, because I don't want you to be wasting your time. Okay, now if you want to, go ahead. It's I'm not going to keep you from wasting your time, chasing all these lead generating guys that show you their checks and their bank statements. I'm not going to keep you from doing that. I'd rather you go out and, if you really want to go and do that, then come back and tell me how successful you are. All right. Nobody that's showing you their bank statements and stuff like that is normally genuine. Okay. They're trying to hook you, like I did with this title, How to Make $1 Million This Month. And that is what I want you to avoid. Okay. Is it possible? Yeah. If you really dedicate yourself and so on and so forth. But are you passionate about that? If you're not passionate about making money the way these guys are teaching you, then you are going to be wasting your time and effort. And time is money, by the way. Folks, I'm almost at 11 minutes. I've got to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Another new thing tomorrow, 10 minutes. And it's going to be Tuesday. Folks, share this. Please subscribe to YouTube and Instagram if you're not already on my platform. And I will keep doing these and helping you out as much and as best as possible. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, go. It's yours for the taking. If you don't take it, somebody else will. Your blessing is right in front of you. Go get it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.